Hey everybody, Captain Villa from AllPro. Like everyone else, I'm quarantined here within my home. Figure I shoot a quick little video about some emails that I've been getting about a new product of ours. First, I just want to say that my heart goes out to everybody during these times. It's not even imaginable for me. Not only the illness and virus, the sickness, the death that's occurring, but I'm looking at like just the financial havoc that it's causing throughout our country and our community, our neighbors, my own family. It's mind-boggling. But you know, the one thing I've learned is that we come back, we'll be okay, and I'm not about doom and gloom. I'm about like looking forward. So again, my prayers are with everybody, but I want to get to some email questions that I have that were sent to me. One of our new products that we just put out is the AllPro Stink. It comes in a bottle. The Ultra Stink, which is actually our plastic that's been delayed because of the current crisis situation that we're all facing. But we do have the bottled scent in. This is different than other scent, and a lot of people are getting it and trying to use it like some other scents that are more common on the market. So I just kind of want to go over it with you. And this scent actually works two ways, and I want to touch base. So first, the scent works on most plastics, if not all plastics. I haven't found the plastic yet that it doesn't quite work on. Maybe the really hard plastics it won't work on. Some of your like trolling lures and stuff like that. Some of your cast and retrieve lures, those hard plastics, it may not work. To be honest, we haven't tested it on that. It's not what it really created for. So it might not work on that. But your soft plastics, definitely. Your deer hair, definitely. Most fabrics, definitely. So what's kind of unique about this, and let me just say, this should never be done indoors. What I'm doing right now, I will be paying the price because this stuff stinks. And it will stink up my house. It stinks now. If we had like smell vision right now, you'd be falling off your chair. So it's pretty potent. It's highly concentrated. So you don't need a lot. Do not like make a bowl of it and dip your stuff in there and marinate in there. You don't need it. It's a waste of money and it's going to make a mess and you are going to stink. Basically, all you need to do, again, this should be outside and I'd be doing it outside, but we got about 30-mile-per-hour gusts out there right now and I'm not looking to have this all over me and all over the place and the interference with the audio. So basically what we're looking to do here is just 2 squirts. I'm going to do a little extra squirt here. And that's kind of it. I'm not coating the whole thing. If you're wearing gloves, or if you don't mind to get a sticky finger, you could kind of rub it in a little bit. But you're just putting it on just like that. That's it. And it's okay if it gets on some of the deer hair or some of the silicone skirting that you may have. It's probably better that way. And that's all you want. That is it. And you don't really have to wait for it to dry or anything like that. You did that. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to try to get up here. I don't want it to drip all over the place. But you can see it kind of spreads by itself. And it will drip into place just like that. And it squirts out of this bottle. It's not a spray. You're not going to get a mist. You're going to get like a squirt. So it's really squirt, squirt, maybe another squirt. Now, what's neat about this, besides the smell is just phenomenal, is that when you fish it, the portion that doesn't adhere to your plastic or to your fabric is going to act like a chum slick and go in the water and it's going to bead off. So if there's fish in the immediate area or so forth, if you're not drifting too fast and they respond to scent, they're going to pick that up. But what's really cool about this is that you don't need that spongy soft bait or that absorbent soft bait for it to smell or to absorb the smell. This will actually adhere to your plastic, and it's going to change the smell of your plastic. I don't have any water in front of me, but as you put it in water, you're not going to ruin your colors. It's not going to stain your colors. It's going to actually fade off because the outer wetter portion will come off, and then you'll be able to smell this. And it's going to, depending on how you're fishing, the currents, how long you're fishing, it's going to stay on for quite some time. You could take it out of the water 10, 15 minutes later, see if you can smell it. But remember, fish's scent, depending on the species, is much stronger than yours. And what's nice about the scent being on the plastic is that when that fish bites, it's going to have them hold that plastic just a little bit longer, that bait, that lure a little longer. So let's say they bite this tail part first before they take like another gulp in. Instead of spitting it out because they just taste the plastic, certain species, they're going to hit it. They're going to, taste that it's a bait, a fish of some kind, food of some kind, and then it's going to take that second, hit, and that's where you'll get your hook. So it should improve on some of those short strikes. So it's real important that when you're using this, you kind of just want to go squirt, squirt, and that's it. And this is the Slater Spoon. So you'll see with the Slater Spoon, if we're not using a squid strip or sand eel on here, and we're using it like jigging or so forth, we'll go with a smaller 4-inch plastic on here. We'll go with the larger 8-inch plastic on a bucktail head, or this is a swinging tail slayer. So we'll go with that. And again, with this here, what we would do is you're going to get it. You're going to go close. You don't want to hit this far away. You go close. You give it a 1, 2, maybe 3. Hold it like this. Let it, run down a little bit. And that's it. You don't need to be rubbing it at all. It's not a painting. Let's go like that. I give it a second. I prefer it already on, you're on the water. You got your line hooked up to it and so forth. You do that, you're basically done at this point. Now go drop it in the water and fish it the way you're going to utilize it. Again, when you bring it in the first time, you won't see it on there. You may see a little bit on there, but you're not going to see, obviously what you have first. But you could just smell it and, smell your plastic before you ever put the stuff on, so you can tell that there really truly is a difference. And you're going to see. If you wanted some more on the bottom, on the tail, you could just, rub it in a little bit here, and put it like that. What we also do is, you'll see here, it's another little bucktail with a little paddle tail on it. I like giving it a squirt right in the deer hair and give it a little squirt right on here, right on the plastic itself. Again, it will adhere to that. It will smell that up. You don't need it all over the place. Do not take a bath. Don't waste it. It's very, very concentrated stuff. Another area you do it on, your trolling shads, your 9-inch trolling shads. Again, just a dab will do you. You can run that drip right down the back of it. You want a little more drip, you give it a drip on this side. You can give it a squirt on that side. Just let it run down, give it a second, and go. You don't want to put it on and then try to get your hook on and stuff like that. You want to have it ready where you squirt it, drop it in the water and go. Your small little teasers, again, should already be on the hook. You give it a little a shot, you're good. We use it on the Reaper teasers. You can squirt it right on the skirting there. Boom, done. And you are going to get the effects that you're looking for. Very important, when you are done, if you have a little rag, just clean the top, because when I tell you it's potent and it's concentrated, it truly is. You won't need much. This is a 3-ounce bottle. It's on sale now because we got it in. We want to get it out. This 3-ounce bottle should last you quite some time. Again, it's a squirt, bomb, bomb, maybe 3, bomb, 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 that's it, and you're good to go. I just want to also bring to your attention, because it's striper time, especially in down in Jersey, they're getting ready, trolling your mojos and everything. You really kind of want to check these out. These are our rattler paddlers. These are really cool, unique colors. We're recommending that these should be used in the morning, sunrise, and kind of sunset, or your cloudy days. They all have rattles in them. So when they're going, they're rattling. And the way that we insert those rattles is in a horizontal way. So this way, when it does go back and forth, that paddle goes, it's going to get you the most vibration, the most rattling. So we have them, again, I don't know if you can find them cheaper out there, especially with the rattle and custom colors. We sell 2 colors and only 2 colors because these are what we use and this is what works for us. So we have a chartreuse and white for your bright days, your clear water, daylight. We use this. When things are a little cloudy, overcast, morning, night, we switch over to this. So I'll give you a heads up on that. Also, right now, a real big item hopping off the shelves right now are our wang jigs. It's real important that you check out some of the videos we have online on how to use the wang jigs. Mark Gary, aka Kid Cheese, he uses them in a squidding technique, which is like just phenomenal. He taught me about that technique. Works really good if you're on top of a good school of fish. Or they're not hitting in one method like a standard kind of jig, you try that method, which is squidding, which is basically dropping it down and reeling it up really quick. And he changes speeds right through there, and the way they come up is just crazy the way they hit them. We use these for striped bass, we use them for sea bass, and it's what you'll find immediately, especially with the sea bass, you're going to get the bigger fish. The bigger fish just can't resist, hitting this. When you go down there with bait or some plastics, you get all those little guys, hitting you and chopping you all up and everything like that. With these here, those bigger fish, they see this and they just bust through the traffic jam, and boom, they hit it, and they hit it hard. So we have a 60 gram, which is a smaller one here for your skinny water, your shallow water. There's a lot of people, we have some pictures of it as well, that catch fluke on these. The technique that they use is they cast it out, they hit the bottom, they kind of just drag it on the bottom and just give it a little pull once in a while, drag it on the bottom, a little pull. We're using double assist hooks with these, and it's unbelievable that the fluke that they're catching with these in that manner. So try it out. If the fluke aren't really hitting, you got nothing to lose. Drop these down. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised on what you're going to, trigger on this to hit it. So here's your 60 gram, and this we call our pink eye. It's a kind of a pink and silver. This is the 100 gram. This is our sardine. And then we have your 160 gram. Now, we don't scent these because the scent's really not going to hold on these. So, no reason to squirt these. However, we do have the double assist hooks that you could probably put a little squirt on those double assist hooks if you're really into scent and gives you more confidence, which is so important. You got to fish with confidence. You got to feel confident and comfortable what you're fishing. You're going to see better results just because of that alone. So make sure you always feel comfortable and confident in what you're fishing with. Just want to bring to everyone's attention, we have in stock the Slater Spoons. They come in 7 different colors and 2 different sizes currently, in a 1 ounce, which is this guy here. They come in a 3 ounce, which is this guy here. Every imaginable color. If you're fishing them in the surf, just throw them and cast them. Most of the guys are using 1 ounces, my understanding on doing that. So you just cast them and retrieve them. If you're fishing from a boat or a pier, you're casting, you're kind of working them off the bottom. Then what you're going to want to do is maybe put a a 4-inch grub on there, or you're going to want to put a little squid, something like that. The other thing that we have in stock right now is the Reaper teasers. We're getting just great, emails about this, about the quality. It's a big hardy with a good, nice hook. It has an off-centered hook with a bait holder notches on it, so you can put some squid on there or sand eel if you want to fish it that way, and it's going to hold. Use them on your high, low. Some people in the skinny water just flipping them out, with a little weight set up a little higher. So there's a whole bunch of different ways you can get unique and creative in using these. Another really good quality product. These are guaranteed for life. If you fish them, they break, they damage. You just hit us up with an email. You just got to pay for shipping, and we'll send you a new one of these. So you're in pretty good shape with these. So this is Captain V, AllPro. I'm glad you spent a few moments with me. Again, I wish everybody, I mean everybody, to be real safe, to be healthy. Once these tackle shops open up, please go to them. There's some tackle shops now that are carrying all the AllPro items. You go to Causeway in Montauk. There's tackle shops in South Jersey. Upfront Tackles, one that has everything too. Many other tackle shops have sample packages, so you can go in there and check them out. Tell them you like to order them. If you can't find them, we'll have them online. But I prefer you to go to the tackle shops. These guys have a lot of overhead. They count on you to walk in through those doors. I prefer you to walk in through those doors. We'll be okay here at AllPro. We'd rather see them get the business, but at the same time, we want our product to be available regional or even national. So therefore, we do maintain the AllProTackleBox.com and have those products there. Again, Captain V, everyone be safe. I'll see everybody on the water soon.